Okay, we're going to make a couple of bows that are literally almost free to make. So what I did is I took some just regular felts and cut these little patterns out. I have a pattern on my blog, and then so I have just a little scrap here too. We'll talk about that in a minute. And then they sell this elastic at the store. Like Hobby Lobby has it on sale half off like every other week or so. And if you look online and just Google like dimensions for hair bows, I know this is for 0 to 6 months, so it's 13 inches. So you're going to take these pieces right here. This is the base of this little bow. And you're going to take your glue gun. So then if you buy felt, it's like 33 cents if you buy it a regular price. And a lot of times the stores have it half off. So I put a dab in the middle and I glued it to the bottom. Then I'm putting a dab right here and curling it over like so. And then same thing on the other side. So then I've ended up with this. So now I have this strip right here that's going to cover that middle. So I'm going to run just a little bit down the middle and glue it like that, and then curl it around the back like so. Trim off that excess. Other side. That. Then I'm going to take a piece of this felt, or sorry, a piece of the elastic. Put a little bit more now because we want it to be able to hold in the hair, but probably at this age I'm not going to be ripping on their bows too much, but this has been pretty sturdy. Then curl it around. So. And then, just to secure it even more, to make it not, oops. Okay, let's try that again. I ran out of glue, so we're still working. So we have this one glued into place, and then I have this, just this little piece of scrap. And let's see if I find it better to glue over that again. Take this scrap. Cover it, and if for any reason I had not cut it right, you could just look at the front and trim it. Oops. Or if your glue's not dried and you try to pull it. Oops, let's try that again. Okay. Okay, we'll give that a second to dry. So that's what it's going to look like from the front, but you could just go back with your scissors and trim anything that you could see from the front, but this one was cut thin enough. So that one's ready. So now, number 2, sorry, I'm going to put it high enough that my dog won't get it. She loves elastic. Okay, number 2. I literally, this is just a scrap from something that I did. That is just a dog. So it's a scrap. It doesn't have to be any certain size. Just depends on how big you want your flower to be. And I just took the scrap. I'm tying a knot right here. And then I'm going to start just twisting it. So like this. And I'm okay with that little tail there because that's actually going to be help me with some glue here in a minute. So twist, 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 twist. If you want to put like just a couple little dabs of glue, just don't burn yourself. Okay. So I'm doing here, twisting. And like I said, this is just a scrap of fabric, so it's something you normally would throw away, unless you're a crafter. Then you don't throw anything away, unfortunately. Okay, so I've got it twisted like this, and now I have another piece of felt, and I'm just going to put some glue across it, stick that down, and it's okay because I'm going to trim again around the edges. So I've got it down a little bit. Notice I did the line across there because I still got my little piece of elastic again. So the side that I didn't glue down yet, adding more glue to that, putting my piece of elastic in, going down, turning around, other side. And there's a million ways you can do this. I've done this. I probably never do it the same way the same time. And sometimes I add little pearls to the middle of these. I'll just glue some pearls on. So I'll let this dry just a little bit, but just see how that, just trim that extra that's showing off. Oops, sorry, and then when you're finished, tuck it in, just anything that's sticking up you don't like. Like I said, you can add some little pearls to it if you want, and you end up with these two little bows. And the elastic is just, I mean, for this much, it comes with a lot more than this. You're paying like $1 or so for the elastic. This was just scraps I had, and this was, it's 33 cents, like I said, full price for a sheet of felts. And you could probably do 15 bows out of one sheet if you're doing that little size. So very, very cute, very easy. But you will pay a lot more for a bow like this if you go to the store. So now you can make your own. If you wanted to, again, on this one, you could add some little petals, like some little felt petals or whatever, or leaves rather. So you can just really embellish them however you want. So it's going to go with a cute little outfit that I bought for a little baby shower I'm going to soon.